Greetings, I'm Teresa Nikas, and I'll be your host for today's Quiet Echo. Where does the money go? I have been asking that question for more than 20 years. I asked it quietly, mostly to myself, sitting in the back of school board meetings with a notepad on my knee. I asked it when the budget presentation ran 45 minutes and I still could not find line, showing what the district spent on classroom teachers versus what it spent on the central office. I asked it every September when a new face appeared in an administrative role I had never heard of, and every June when another good teacher left Cedar Valley for a district that paid better. I asked it quietly. Because I was a teacher, and teachers learn early that some questions are not welcome in certain rooms. Last April, Caleb Mercer asked it out loud. He stood in front of Cedar Valley and said, "Before we vote on any budget, before we ask property owners for anything, the district should show us the numbers. 10 years of teacher salaries, 10 years of administrator salaries, 10 years of cost per pupil, and the salaries of the 4 highest paid people in the district who are not in a classroom." He won the election. He became Mayor Mercer, and he pushed until the district agreed to publish those charts before the next budget vote. That vote is coming. The charts are coming with it. I want to tell you what happened before the charts even arrived. The district made adjustments. Positions were reviewed. Line items shifted. The budget changed before the public ever saw the data. Before a single chart was posted, before a single voter had the chance to ask a single question. The sunlight worked before it even reached the room. Mayor Mercer did not hold a press conference about it. He just noted it and kept going. I spent years watching what happens when the numbers stay hidden. I watched good teachers leave Cedar Valley because the salary schedule had not moved in a decade. I watched the central office grow while classroom counts stayed flat. I watched budget presentations designed to answer questions nobody had asked while leaving unanswered the ones everybody should have. I am not saying every administrator in this district is unnecessary. Many of them do important work. What I am saying is that the question is fair. The question has always been fair, and for too long, the people with the right to ask it did not have the numbers to ask it well. Cedar Valley is not alone in this. A city in Alaska is about to ask its voters to take on $79 million in school building debt while the same district cuts more than 300 teachers and closes 3 elementary schools. The buildings are old and need repair. That is true. But the voters deciding the bond have never seen a 10-year chart showing where their money has gone. They are being asked to trust a system they cannot read. Cedar Valley will be different this spring. Our voters will have the charts. In the next 2 months, Cedar Valley will face its own budget season. Property owners will be asked to make decisions. The school board will present numbers. And for the first time, those numbers will arrive alongside a 10-year picture of where the money has gone. Mayor Mercer will write for the Cedar Valley News this Friday. He will tell you what he found and what he believes it means for this town. I am recording this today because I want you to be ready to read it. I became the editor of this paper 10 months ago. Before that, I was a part-time contributor for years, watching Cedar Valley from a classroom and a folding chair at school board meetings. I never expected to be sitting in this chair full-time, but I will tell you this question the Mayor Mercer asked when he ran for mayor is the same question I have been carrying since my first year in front of a class. Where does the money go? In Cedar Valley, we are about to find out. And if other towns want to know the answer too, the question is free. All it takes is someone willing to ask it out loud. Cedar Valley News has a new Facebook group. If you have comments and want to join the conversation, you are welcome. I will put the link in the show notes. This is Teresa Nikas, your host for today's Quiet Echo. Thanks for listening. Quiet Echo is part of the fictional Cedar Valley News series written by Evan Swenson, publisher, publication consultants, and Claude Marshall, AI developmental editor. While the people in town are fictional, the national events they reflect on are real. Cedar Valley News has a Facebook group. If you have comments and want to join the conversation, you are welcome. I will put the link in the show notes.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.